What if Peter Pan was real? What would Neverland look like in the real world, outside of fictional films? To answer these questions, look no further than Ray Devito. He doesn't hail from some mystical land, but from America's middle. The subpar state of Ohio gave us Raymond some 50-odd years ago. Googling his age doesn't bring an exact number. The rings on his face scream, "I'm 50." Human predators are fascinating to me. The ones who are able to thrive in society on superficial charm, those that use anonymity and the highway system to conceal the darkness within themselves. A documentary about a comedian wouldn't be appropriate without starting with a clip of their stand-up to get the audience interested. Here I present to you Raymond J. Devito, the perennial opener akin to the likes of Chad Zumock. Grab your pink blanket and settle in. Viewer discretion is advised.
But you just gotta look at the positive, right? Like being broke, I don't have to worry about ghosts. Because where do they see ghosts? It's always in mansions and castles. You never hear about the haunted one-bedroom apartment. Trailer parks, they're safe. No one's gonna mess with my old lady shit. No demons sitting on my futon. It's alright. And I'm single too, yeah. Nothing's related to this. Alright, some dude happy about it back there.
Being just an opening comedian for decades upon decades requires dedication to mediocrity. Also, you must have a willingness to live out your college days in perpetuity. Here is Ray's mode of transportation, where he gets to live his fantasy mile after mile.
I'm Ray Devito. It's my pride and joy, my 2000 Cavalier with 360,000 miles on it.
Holy shit.
It's a lot of miles. 2000 Cavalier. It's not supposed to do that. When I got this, it had 0 miles on it. I drove this off the lot. You'd think my comedy career would be way farther along after 356,000 miles, but I know nothing about cars, so it's amazing it's held up. But yeah, this shit works. And this is the only car repair I know. If anything goes wrong with my car, I just put a quart of oil in. That's my answer to everything.
Dude, where do you put it?
Where the oil goes.
Oh, excellent.
I just look for the thing that says oil. I got a flashlight with no batteries and a little kit that I never really fully checked out. And I just found a battery. So I just found batteries for my flashlight. Awesome.
Ray is very versatile and a jack of all trades. One could say he could do anything, yet be a master at none of it. May I present to you a little foreshadowing of life imitating art in this instance.
Up at the laundromat. Joe from last night? Yeah, I got that guy's number. It's in my phone. Yeah, hang on 1 second. Oh, you want it right now? Sure. Dude, I'm gonna call you back, all right? Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Good. Just getting a late start on laundry day.
Yeah, late starts. Yeah, me too. Which is ridiculous because I had all day to do this. Last minute every time.
Well, good. The only thing that makes laundry day better is good company. So.
That's exactly what I said. I'm Ray.
Ray, I'm Heather.
Well, it's awesome to meet you, Heather.
It's awesome to meet you.
So you live in the neighborhood?
I do. I just moved in a couple months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I like it.
I've lived here for about maybe a year and a half.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cute neighborhood.
Heather, I don't know if you like Cuban restaurants, but there is a great one, like right down the street.
Hi, baby. Ray, this is my boyfriend Dan. This is my laundry buddy Ray.
What's up, man? Hey, Dan. Hey,
Falking home run, says Chip Chipperson on this performance. Ray has had so much luck with women, it's literally insane.
Catherine, we got a lot in common, you and I. Me with my issues, you, them diet pills. I'm thinking we should go to some meetings together.
I want nothing to do with you. I'll go to meetings with you, Ray.
Damn it, Rachel, I'm trying to have a moment here.
I want to jump the timeline this once to show you how successful Ray is with women. To let you know that I am not bullshitting you about this.
By the way, when I last time I hooked up with a lady, it doesn't happen often.
Sick.
I took yeah.
It was off of I-80.
No, it was in Pennsylvania, but I took two blue chews just to make sure. People said that's insane.
The pressure was on.
You should just take one, but I was like, no, let's get the job done. This doesn't happen. Like, this is my night. Let's do it.
Sure. I want my penis to explode.
Yeah.
And not in a sexy way. I want to call the ambulance. An ambulance. Sure.
But here's what I did do. She's in her mid-40s. She's had her kids. They're all grown up. And she's fixed. She's or not fixed or whatever. She can't get pregnant. So I did not use a condom. I didn't.
Because you guys got tested like responsible adults, right?
No. No.
I was really laying you up here, Ray.
But in my head, the reason why I didn't is she said she was fine. And also we're at her house and it's an immaculate house. It's a nice house. It's really clean. So I'm like, her house
the logic
is clean.
isn't bad there.
Yes. So I don't know. No, I feel fine. It's been a couple months.
Mr. Devito is a purveyor and a trailblazer of racial comedy. I present to you a sketch by Ray himself in the late 2000s. These sketches he used to do got featured on MTV's website at times.
That's where your address goes on my email. Escargot. That is snail.
Okay, look, this is a big deal for me, okay? This is the most prestigious minority-owned country club in the country. It's the Black Country Club, not black and dumb comments from a white guy / raps country club, okay?
Dude, I am insulted.
Okay, look, I invited you here because you're my best friend, right? You're my best friend. But sometimes you say dumb things, like the time that you told that rabbi that Mel Gibson was an underrated prophet.
Dude, Maverick was a great film. You agree.
Okay, my love for Maverick is not on trial here.
Listen, man, I'm a straight shooter, and people respect me for that. You want in this place? I will have you in today. Just follow my lead.
I'm serious. Hey, Elon.
Greetings, gentlemen. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you folks out here in person. Let's go, please.
Yeah, let's do this. All right.
Hey, why? Power. You guys are lucky I'm here. I've got that powder. It's that stuff that they keep featuring in Golf Digest.
Wyatt Powder? You?
Yeah.
You have Sebastian Wyatt, the Australian golfer's powder?
Yeah.
May I?
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much, man. Supposedly, this is amazing for your game. This stuff feels great, man. I really feel the difference.
In New York City, there's Madame Tussauds, a celebrity wax museum. I went there a couple weeks ago because I got a free ticket. I've never been before, and I was like, all right, I'll go, see what this hoopla is all about. Here's what goes on if you ever get to go there. The first section there, when you go there, is historical figures. That is the first section. And before you go in there, the tour guide there to pump you up to get you excited. She's like, are you guys ready to have some fun? Woo! Yeah. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. Let's have some fun. And then you walk in, and the first statue is Hitler. I was like, oh, clearly, this is going to be fun. She was not bullshitting. I didn't know he was here. But at least I give him credit that they recognize he's an evil guy because they keep him in the corner by himself. like they put him in a wax timeout to let him think about his shit.
Yeah, it's Ray Devito, the 44100-6523, social security number, fool. I got overactive sweat glands, I'll deal with stuff. I got a tattoo once, and she slid right off. And on my face, I got a big fat chin with a cleft in the middle like Peter Griffin. And my girl, I wish she had bigger breasts. I'd rather deal with those and her emotional messes. Bipolar? Is she happy or sad? And why am I filling the void left by your dad? And grudges? Yeah, I can hold them too. You cheated on me. That's why I followed that dude. He had a parking spot to go with his corporate attire. That means I didn't have to guess when I slashed his tires. That's passive aggressive. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'll buy you drinks, report a DUI.
Brilliant, isn't he? Words can't even begin to describe the high art that Ray produces. Eat your heart out, Chad Zumach. Here's another example of Ray's stand-up prowess. I've included it because it speaks to how Ray is willing to go there in comedy.
This is great. I'm from Ohio. We don't have this stuff. This is it's nice. So I'm going to tell stories. Keep with the theme. Why not? I have no kids. I saw there was a kid here before. It's not mine. I don't have any kids. Here's why I don't think I'm going to have kids ever. Because I have nieces and nephews. And I'm from Ohio. Where's the Indians, dude? They didn't have the Indians cap. That's my hometown, Cleveland. I'm sitting over there. Anyways, I was in Cleveland this past summer with my nephew. He's 4. And I took him to the swimming pool. And we play a little game, my nephew and I, at the pool. The game we play is I swim up underneath him, I pick him up, and I throw him. It is more my game, but he is cool with it. Anyways, way too crowded at the pool. Way too crowded to be doing this. And I ended up throwing the wrong kid. Yeah, that is a true story. Yeah, I don't know if any of you have ever thrown a child that you don't know. Probably not. No, maybe you? Thank you, buddy. It's me. If he wants to, yes. But here's what happens when you do it. You feel like such a horrible person. You feel the most shame. And the only reason why I knew the kid I tossed wasn't my nephew is because he was smaller, so he just went farther than I anticipated. That little dude almost hit a ladder. He was fine. The kid was safe. The kid was safe, and I'm adult enough to realize that I should go home. I think my days over here, I should go before I turn into Lenny from Mice and Men. There was no rabbits there. So you're reliving this with me. The kid was okay. The kid was all right. And so I went back to my sister's place. And I get back there, and she's just standing on the porch, like pacing. And she goes, "Oh my God, were you at the swimming pool?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "While you were there, did you see anything weird?" I'm like, "What? No. What are you talking about?" She goes, "My friend Carol called, said some lunatic showed up and started throwing kids around." But no, I saw that dude. It's cool. I talked to him. He's never gonna have kids. It's all right. That's like a weird moment. Like I don't know if I should have kids. Like I don't.
Still being a kid yourself, Ray. I don't think you should ever have kids, and you likely won't since you are 50 years old in 2024. But he does have a thing for younger women, so who knows what the future may hold. Here's Raymond talking about a fight he has gotten into in the past. There is a marked difference in the way he comes across a decade ago compared to how he is now. The reason for that will be revealed later.
If you get in a fight, I will fight for you, even though I'm a horrible fighter.
Have you gotten into a fight in your adult life?
I'm not good. You know what?
But have you gotten into a fight?
It was in a basketball game. Here's the deal. Like playing basketball is a littler guy. Big guys are like getting like fights. And then when the one guy when the two big guys don't want to fight each other, they'll pick on the littler guys on the other teams.
This is in a pickup game in a park or something?
No. This was in a basketball league in Cleveland, Ohio. Maybe 2099. So it's not at the time when there was cameras on phones, but when there was like little handheld cameras were like a thing. And so this big guy fouls me hard because he got into it with one of our big guys. So are
you not a big guy on
No. We're talking guys are like 6'4".
Okay, because for the record, how tall are you?
5'10".
How much around do you weigh?
175.
You're like a decent sized guy.
Yeah, this dude's like maybe 6'4", 220 or whatever.
Okay.
So anyway, he gives me a hard foul. And so he doesn't get kicked out of the game. He goes to help me up because it's pretty flagrant. He hits me with a forearm, like right in the side of the head or whatever. That's a technical on him and everything. But to pretend like, oh, I didn't mean to do it, just show. So he goes to like help me up. and I get up and I just shove him as hard as I could. And then that dude gets up and then charges at me. And so I hit him, he hits me, and we actually both fall down because of I sweat so much that where I fell, it's just a huge puddle of sweat. So we both slip in my sweat.
You have like a superpower.
Yeah. It's my defense mechanism, is my sweatiness. And so we
Can't be real.
No. So we both fall over, and then by that time, it's all broken up. Like, it's over. That guy gets kicked out of the game. I get kicked out of the game. And I'm thinking, like, I fucking stood my ground to a guy that's bigger than me. And then a buddy of mine was filming the whole thing because he would film the games.
Is he slipping and sliding on your sweat?
Oh, we both slipped on where my sweat was. Okay. Like, I am that sweaty.
Ray attempted to do a show called Ray's Original No Pizza Show. He got a couple thousand views per video. It was done in quick cutaway style, lasting only a few minutes. It was reminiscent of YouTube videos at the time, in my opinion.
Hello and welcome to Ray's Original No Pizza Show. I am Ray. There's no pizza, but we do have an episode featuring Bikram Yoga. My New Year's resolution was to try new things and get into shape. 2 months have gone by and I've done nothing. But luckily, my friend Rachel, who is a Bikram Yoga instructor, invited me down to her studio for a Bikram class. I consulted comedian and yoga enthusiast John Fish to prepare me for what I can expect.
I would say the best part about yoga is just being in the community with like really healthy, beautiful women and fellow creepy guys that like to exercise next to them. So just get very hydrated, but not too hydrated, because you'll have to pee. Which really doesn't matter, because after about 20 minutes in the class, you're going to be so sweaty, you could just pee.
Bikram Yoga was introduced by Bikram Cordry. It's known as hot yoga, where it's always 105 degrees. You gotta give the guy some credit. That is a subtle way to get women to start taking their clothes off. My partner for the day was professional dancer Nicole Rastani. And I got a lot of advice from my buddy, comedian Bill Santiago, as well as the premier salsa promoter of New York City, DJ Alejandro.
What's wrong with that right hand there? Put the right hand in her armpit. Come on, she used a little Larry extra dry, I think, today. Don't worry.
So, Nicole, how did I do? Don't sugarcoat it.
I think you picked up the steps well. I think the feeling of salsa maybe needs a little bit more nurturing.
I've been teaching salsa for about 9 years, and I don't know. I mean, I've seen much worse, if that makes you feel better.
Like, I'm part of the last generation to never get a sex talk. There's no sex talks growing up. Like, I didn't know what masturbation was. I had no clue. I was like 11. I just knew I loved rubbing my genitals on stuff. That's all you know. I'm like, I've never seen adults do this, so apparently I am the chosen one. I guess I am the only one that appreciates all the throw pillows in this house. That's what he did to your throw pillows. I'm just letting you know, all your throw pillows. Next time you see a throw pillow in your house, just know, 7 years ago, somebody went to town on one. just know that it happened. It's all right, every dude in this room did that. We all did that to the throw pillows in the house. It's just the way it goes. There's no sexual thought either, just like, whatever. But at least he has the internet. Just one day something comes out. One day you do it 100 times, nothing. One day something comes out.
Ray knows people, like famous people that you would know. He's a real cock of the walk among certain circles. Ever heard of Dave Attell before? How about Kevin Brennan, the brother of Neil Brennan? You probably have. The former more than the latter, though. No offense, Big Kev.
Really?
Yeah, they're kicking people out now that aren't wearing masks.
I think that's a good idea. I mean, I feel sorry for the people working there. It's terrifying. They must be terrified all day long. You know?
But what if you're at the pharmacy trying to buy a mask? What if that's...
Oh. That's right. You have to go to a deli to buy it.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, if I was in some place and they were like, hey, you got to have a mask, if I didn't have one, I'd at least like pull, you see videos of people and they're like, fuck you, I don't have to, they just get mad. It's like, I'd at least pull my shirt up and be like, well, can I just do this? But I wouldn't cause a scene.
My friend Russ and I were both talking about it. You know Russ Benny, very funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Talking about how like everyone's wearing masks and you can't really tell anybody's facial expressions now. So like all you can really tell is just like wide eyes, terrified, or squinting, judgmental. Those are like the only two like what are they thinking?
Also, dating in New York City. Everyone goes, oh, it's gotta be great. You got so many options. Yes, thanks to Tinder, I know now how many thousands of beautiful, attractive, single women there are out there around me that have zero interest in me. Here's another thing to know about dating. Friday, most museums are half price or free. You got the Whitney Museum, the Kaufman Astoria Studio, and my favorite, the MoMA. The MoMA's the best. I don't know that much about art, but I was impressed by these 3 paintings from afar and excited when I got closer to see that I recognized the name, Picasso, which made me excited because I only know the name of like 6 artists and 4 of them are Ninja Turtles. The other one I know is Rembrandt, but if he was so good, he wouldn't have to sell toothpaste. And I just want to say shout out to the security guard, Tito, who's fantastic. He could have had me arrested. Here's a little thing about me. I've never inappropriately touched a woman, but I have inappropriately touched 3 Picasso paintings.
Yeah. What's going on, man? How are you?
Can you put on your video? I can't. Okay, there you are.
There we go.
All right. This is this guy.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're watching Kevin Brennan today, and I see you looking like the ace man in the bottom of the screen. Who are you? And that's not, I'm not doing it like in a dish mode. Who are you? What is your involvement with these guys?
They're my buddies. I'm not gonna talk dirt on them, but they're my buddies. But no, I'm a comedian. Lived in New York City the last 15 years, and I just started doing my my podcast. Not at all as popular as your show, but yeah, I know of your show because you like rip on a lot of my friends, and I like to give them.
Who are
shit,
your
so
friends? Who are some of these friends here?
Oh.
By the way, I'm disgusted. I'm so repulsed right now that I'm talking to you. I want to let you know that. Really, I like got a bad. It feels like my blood needs to be transfused to a better blood. Who are your friends? Who are your fucking friends? I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. Who are your friends? You seem like a nice guy.
No, Kevin Brennan, Dave Landau.
Dave Landau's your friend?
Yeah.
Why?
He's a good guy. Yeah,
no, he's not. Chrissy
No,
Marr? Did I hear you say Chrissy Marr's your friend?
Yes.
What do you like about her? Do you know she stole those Christmas presents?
No, that I know.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you what happened. She was at the compound Christmas party. There was a family, a table next to them. They had all these bags of presents they were going to give to their kids. They got up and went to the bathroom. She took the bags and went home. Kept the clothes. What? Yes.
That's not the Christian
She told the story. I promise you.
Oh.
You know, this is why when you see me sitting here screaming mad, do you think I'm making... You know, and I know a lot of these Kevin Brennan guys, you watch, you know I'm not making this stuff up, right? You know I'm serious.
Yeah, that I do not know about Chrissy.
Do you know Chrissy Marr was at the insurrection at the Capitol, climbed up onto the building?
I have no idea about
Well, it's true. We played a clip of her calling in from the insurrection before she knew it was bad. She was climbing up on the building. So now that you know those two things, is that cool? Are you part of the alt-right? You want to invade the Capitol here?
No.
I am sports card enthusiast and comedian, Ray DeVito, and I'm going to go through a bunch of sports cards that I got. I have no idea what the value of these cards are. There's no more price guides, like no more Tough Stuff or Beckett. And I got a podcast, Rock Bottom with Ray DeVito, where I mentioned that I got a bunch of baseball cards and basketball and football cards. And because of that, I got the attention of a bunch of breakers. They're called breakers. The guys that are in a Chicken 1 of 1, man. Shout out to him. Been doing a bunch of breaks with him. Vortex Sports, Rip and Wax, Flush and Break, Starstock. Check them Instagrams out. They do these live feeds where they open up packs of cards. And Chicken 1 of 1, it's been great. We open up a lot of times. Open up packs of cards are expensive, and they're
kids can't afford them, so we open up packs of cars and give them to the kids that are in the live stream. So it's a lot of cool. We've also been doing it with a lot of professional athletes. Got to do some thumbprint breaks with Luke Kuechly, future Hall of Fame linebacker with the Panthers. It was awesome, raising money for the Hardest Yard. And then also Carolina Panthers linebacker Hassan Reddick, raising money for Unite Charlotte. I got my ass handed to me. I commented on stuff that I did not know that much about. So you guys are correct. You're correct. Patrick Melton, you are correct. I was commenting on shit that I did not know about. And I shouldn't do that. You're correct. I shouldn't do that. I'm not doing that in the future. All it did is get me in a bunch of fucking hot water this week. That's all it did. Got me in the doghouse with Brennan. It got me in the doghouse with Melton. It got me in the, yeah. So, yeah, me commenting on shit I don't know about. Yes, I deserve to shit in it. You're right. I deserve to shit in it, or shit in it. I deserve to sit in the shit that I created. I created the shit, and I got to sit in it. You're correct. I did this to myself. I deserve this. So yeah. You're right. I was a fucking half-ass reporter. I didn't know everything, and I shouldn't have been commenting on it. I would love everyone to get along, and let's just have fun and like bust balls and joke like that. Yeah, and like people are saying like before, like talking about like, did they make jokes of my dead relative? Like me in the bed with my grandma and stuff. I don't give a shit. I don't take it serious. I don't fucking take it serious. My parents are dead. My mom hated my guts until I was like 16. Go ahead and make fun. I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. My sisters don't like me. I don't care. I don't care. It is what it is, dude. I don't give a shit.
Why? I just didn't understand anything. And why were you yelling about it if you had a place to stay? To me, the story was over because I was going to send you the money and you said, don't send me the money. I got it taken care of. Something like that. I got taken care of. It was nothing about.
I have no problem telling, but out of respect for that person, I said, "Don't fucking talk about the hotel. Don't talk about the hotel."
Why?
And I fucking told both you guys, "Hey, out of respect for them, I sent you the fucking text message from them asking, hey, don't fucking talk about the hotel." And then here you go, "Hey, what's at the hotel?"
No, asking about the color of the sheets have nothing to do with the hotel.
Let's fucking talk about that shit. So,
Ray, you could.
I have no idea how the blanket
and then there
had
you are.
anything to do with the fucking hotel. I thought you had a blanket in the car they were talking about, and you took it out.
No, because I went on the. No,
Ray, I mean this with all my heart.
I was just saying this out of respect for that person, and I sent both of you their fucking text message of them saying,
and I
please
didn't
don't
bring it
talk
up
about the fucking hotel.
Right.
And
I
I was
didn't
like,
bring
all
it
right,
up.
I'm not going to. And he goes, hey, what's up with these sheets at the hotel? Let's talk about the fucking sheets at the hotel.
Ray,
so
I want to tell you this, and from the bottom of my heart, I want Ray signed to a lifetime contract on the Truly Network. I don't
say,
want
what the
him
fuck? I'm not talking about out of respect for that fucking person. And then here we are. Hey, what's going on at the hotel? Let's talk about the hotel thing again. Hey, let's talk about the sheets at the fucking hotel.
Nobody brought up the hotel at all. It was based.
You
it was
did.
just a blanket.
One person did bring up the hotel. It was Ray. It was Ray. Who
No,
broke
I'm not Chad. I don't want to fucking dance around lies. So it's like, I was like, yeah, let's not fucking talk about it. Let's fucking move on to something else. No, hey, no, let's go back. What's going on at the hotel with these blankets? Let's talk about them some more. I told both you fuckers, don't talk about it.
I did not mention a fucking thing about it.
So you could have squashed it. You could have squashed it.
How can I squash what? We're talking about a fucking blanket. I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, we're not in your mind, Ray.
Here's my prediction. In 5 minutes, Ray's going to tell us who paid for the hotel, and we didn't even ask.
Well, I wouldn't tie in the color of the blanket. Is in no way connects to what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, and I wouldn't fuck you over like that, like these guys would.
So I'm just like, let's quit talking about. And I fucking texted both you like, dude, you know why I can't talk about this shit. Both you squash it, and Carlos,
didn't
hey,
say
come
nothing.
on, what's going on with the pink blankets? Let's fucking talk about pink
But
blankets.
nobody said you didn't.
It's
Nobody
like,
said
Jesus
the
Christ,
pink
dude.
blankets were. From what I'm saying, people said that they seen you with a blue with a pink blanket. Okay, I figured it was at the show.
We're done with these sheets. What's the background? Now I'm terrified.
I have no idea what's going on. I didn't say a word about what you sent me yesterday because
He's right.
It all ties in together, Bob.
How
It
do
all
I know?
fucking ties in together.
How do I know?
Yeah, and you know that too, Carlos. It all ties in together.
How do I
You're
know
like,
it?
yeah, let's fucking talk about it. Even though I sent you both fucking text. Let's not talk about it. You know why we can't talk about it. And you're like, no, let's fucking talk about it. Let's fucking get back into it. Get me off booted off MLC and off the Shuli Network, where I kind of went into them, and then like I just happened to be in New York the next week, and like comics are asking me like, what's going on with like, because they're watching from afar,
yeah,
and like this all Chad has now. Like if you look at his Twitter, everything is these tweets
before he deletes.
I mean, I
them.
can't see them. I'm blocked. But you know what I mean? Like they're all off the rails. Like people ask me sometimes, like, "Hey, you're friends with Chad? What's going on?" And it's like I'm talking about comics that see his tweets, and it's like how do you go backwards from here? Like how do you dial it back?
That's a good question. I don't know. Like what? Oh, okay, let's each give our answer. Let's put ourselves in Chad's shoes. Let's try to be Chad Zumach, and let's try to better him. And let's try to. How do we dial this back? I think the only way you dial it back is you either reach out and apologize to some of these people you've done this shit to, and then try to go on and tell your audience that you're changing your content. You're going to do more of like a radio show where a talk show, things like that. Or I think you just got to walk away from the internet altogether.
He's never walking away from.
Right.
He likes the attention. Like, I think that's what happened is he got so, like, he got that radio gig, and he was, like a local celebrity in Cleveland. I mean, I've said that before. Like he really was. Like he was the radio guy, and he got like to hang out with like Kyrie Irving and Cleveland Browns players, and like because MMS, every time there was a concert in town, he got to like be backstage and meet Primus and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, he got there. So he never like. The job left him, but he never left the job. He still thinks he's that guy, and it's like he never like allowed the separation to happen. Yeah. So he still thinks he's that guy. And to some people, it's entertaining watching from the outside. Like, oh, look at this guy unravel. But
now, you guys know who Ray DeVito is. He's on the Shuli Network. He's been on this show. He's on Misery Loves Company. He's a new guy. You know, it used to be Chad they'd beat the shit out of for 2 hours straight. Now it's Ray who goes on there and they just beat up on him. And Ray famously has a pink blanket that he travels with. He had the gout recently. He seems to be down on his luck. And here he is on Sirius XM with Sam Roberts and Jim Norton. Very exciting. His big break. I mean, they bring him in at the last segment, but it's his big break. He's coming on the show. And how'd you think he did?
Well, look, I think it's important to start off and say, boy, do I like Ray DeVito. I think he's a really nice guy. I was on the show one time where he came in and he joined us for like an hour, and I'm like, what a nice guy. Mm-hmm. But we're going to have to goof on him. And you're right, though. This was his first time. Both Bobby Kelly and Kevin Brennan vouched for him to Norton. So
yes.
The important thing before we get to the clips, it's not just him. They already had a comedian, Ian Lara and Karen Fian, who I understand is a huge WATP fan. They were both there in the studio. And,
Karen Fian does not like me. I was on.
That's what I heard.
I was on the Chip Show with her in studio. I met her in person, and she made it very clear she's not a fan of mine. And then when she posted a photo of all of us to Instagram, she cropped me out of it. So Karen is not a fan of this show.
Not pictured.
How else was she going to be able to zoom in on her butthole in the same picture, Carl? Something had to
she
go.
She does have an OnlyFans, I'll point out. And if you don't have OnlyFans,
only one butthole per picture.
Oh, see?
And Carl, as I mentioned to you, this is a moment of personal growth in my WATP career because there's an hour of content, and I have only presented you with 10 clips.
Thank you.
I realized in some he thinks he drinks so much, which is our clip number 2.
So how many nights a week are you drinking?
Like 5 nights a week.
Nice. 5 or 7.
That's a good pace. We'll say 5.
Why are you taking days off from drinking? Is it for your gout to heal?
Yeah, but also I got to relax too.
Oh yeah.
But I have anxiety, so like I need that to like relax. Sure.
So you have to run 4 miles a day and drink all night, and that's just like, don't worry, I got anxiety.
Yeah, my niece got cyberbullied. That's the first thing that happened. My 14-year-old niece got cyberbullied. I asked my sister, "Well, hey, what happened?" She goes, "Someone said something mean on her Instagram." And I was like, "Okay." I go, "Then what?" And my sister goes, "That's it." All right, if you cannot handle someone being mean on social media, then don't go on there, right? Then don't. For 2 years, I had a popular web series. If it wasn't for people saying mean shit, no one would have interacted with me. Right? That is literally the entire internet. My web videos, 3 types of people would interact with me. Cyberbullies, people that would attack cyberbullies, and then my Aunt Judy to say that I'm handsome. This is my favorite thing. After one of my videos, someone goes, "Hey, thanks to this guy, now we know what Ben Affleck looks and sounds like if Ben Affleck had Down syndrome." It didn't get me mad at all. It didn't upset me. But then people immediately attacked this guy. They immediately attacked him, doing nothing but defending Ben Affleck. Like, "You're a piece of shit. Good Will Hunting was a great movie." Like, "Hey, asshole, obviously you never seen any Kevin Smith films." And then my Aunt Judy chimed in. My Aunt Judy, she goes, "Hey, everyone, Ben Affleck is very talented. But I am very proud of my handsome nephew, Raymond." And then all the comments stopped. You're like, "Put the antiques up nicely behind you." I have bobblehead. She's got.
How's this?
I know.
No, you found it's not.
You sound
coming in
good.
but it's
Okay,
fine.
cool.
You sound good.
All
We're
right.
gonna get ready to wrap up here in a few minutes. Anyway.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
ladies, Ray has a brain injury from a car crash. If he seems a bit strange, that's why. He's not supposed to drink because of it. Kate, your mic is too far. That's from ads.
Wait, were you in a car accident?
Yeah, I was in a car accident. Yeah, I had a concussion in a car accident.
I was too.
was
I've had car accidents and neck reconstruction, bones, and the whole thing. So are you off in your brain from it, or you're fine now?
No, I'm fine. They're just
Being
being
mean.
yeah, just being dicks. I don't know if you know how this internet works, but yeah. I think
It
I
is
always
cool.
had something wrong with my brain, so it's fine. Bob's old teeth. Kate looks great even with the braces. I don't even know if she's wearing braces.
I'm not wearing braces.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I just entertained for sure. But there is something about Ray that sucks you in. What I've learned and my perspective is that it's he really enjoys attention. He didn't probably get it when he was young. You know, there were sisters and moms, and he found what makes people laugh. And if it's being stupid and stupid on purpose and it makes people laugh, he's at least getting attention. And friends aren't people that you just call 5 minutes before a podcast because somebody didn't show up.
Yeah, we can hear him.
I'm laughing already.
Hey, we're talking about buying views. That hasn't been talked about in about 20 minutes.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you got a Peabody for your podcasting.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Are you going to strike us now?
Yeah, someone buy me some views. I could use them.
I could buy you 2 jokes if you'd like.
Yeah, buy me some views. Write me some jokes. I suck.
I hope you get cancer.
So, can you hear what Husey said? I hope not.
No, I can't. I thought that was Bichetti. I didn't realize that was Husey.
It's not Bichetti.
Oh, too far, Ray.
All right, so Ray, what is going on? Chad tweeted earlier, maybe 2 hours ago, that Ray DeVito struck his channel because
Chad fans encourage. They're like, "Dude, stick up for yourself. This is not cool."
Are you saying
Chad
Chad
fans.
as in Chad Zumach fans, or are you saying chat as in CHAT?
Chad Zumach fans were the ones that were like, "Yeah."
How do you know that?
I'm not sure John knows a little bit about this behind this stance that I've talked to OJ.
It's your fault.
No, it's not OJ's fault. But no, I'm not going to say the people's names. But
So you strike Chad's channel according to the way YouTube works, the video automatically gets taken down. And it was one where he went through whatever your most recent broadcast. So now you're just going to remove the strike. And then what's going to prevent Chad from just putting the video back up? I don't understand the strategy here.
I don't know. I got to talk to. I didn't think this all the way through. I was.
Ray, you're a fucking loser. Ray, where's the camera? Ray, I will never pay you another dollar ever to be on my show. You can come on every day of the week. You'll never get another dollar from me. Repeat after me, Ray. You will never get another dollar from me. Got it? Good.
Yeah, Ray, I've never told you you're getting paid.
Wow. He never told him he was getting paid. So Ray's been lying to me this whole time. Ray said he's getting paid. Remember we played a clip last week where Ray was like, or the last time I was on it, I think Wednesday, where Ray was like, no, I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid. Now he's saying you're not getting paid.
So I'm not getting paid at all?
No one said you weren't getting paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the old, I never said you were getting paid, but no one said you weren't getting paid. So which is it?
So I'm not getting paid at all?
No one said you weren't getting paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly what?
This it looks like a candle, but it's like yay wide and yay big, and you put it on your wiener, and you just kind of, I guess,
So it's a flashlight, but it's like fashioned
Yeah.
as a candle instead of a flashlight.
Yeah,
Is
so
that what
people
you're
think it's
saying?
a candle in your house. You're like, no. It's more fun than a candle.
This is my spouse. Okay, yeah. No, we get it.
Like you might want to put your member in there because there's some good things. Then you put it in the dishwasher when you're done, and you clean it out.
It's dishwasher safe.
Yes, you
That's
put
really
it in
nice
the
of them.
dishwasher, man.
That's
You put it in the
amazing.
dishwasher and you wash it with your plates. You know, you put it in there with your family, puts their dishes in there, and then you put your dishes in there, and then I put my sex toy in there, and then we just wash it. I guess Brennan was striping, so I put it on private, but I will unprivate it, put it members only, and also post it on Patreon. But another reason why I did not want to do, because someone asked me like, "Hey, why don't you do some art at Hackamania?" Because and some people asked me for drawings, but this lady, her name is Shirley Temple Black.
I did see you got your hackmania.com interstitial up still. You need to get rid of that thing, your intro.
Yes,
Hackmania.com.
I put that up on purpose just because I like a little longer intro than what I usually do. So I need to add something to my intro to make it longer. If that's
That is a thing. That is a thing. Yes, indeed. Get some women up in here. Did you meet any hot ladies out in Vegas? Was there any cuties?
Yeah, there was. Speaking of which,
there's one of them right
Victoria
there.
was very attractive. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Ooh la la, Victoria.
Yeah, she's very. There was a lot of Scatty was there. She's attractive. Guy was there. She's attractive. Yeah, there was. And now I'm gonna feel like now someone's KB. We all know she's attractive. Yeah, there was some Lucy Tightbox. She's good looking. Yeah, Sabrina was there from Sabrina and Sal, and I like it. They brought a friend. They brought a friend with them, and their friend. I think Sabrina's friend's name is Mindy. I don't know, Mindy.
Mandy B.
But her boyfriend is a big podcast fan, and I was the only one he knew because he's like Norman and Liz talk about you all the time on Tuesdays with podcasts. He's like, oh, you're Ray DeVito.
We love the
Tuesdays with stories, not Tuesdays with.
In May of 2024, Ray got banned from Planet Fitness. He claimed a guy tried to fight him, and that's why he got kicked out. Also, a comedian named Felicia Gillespie called up Planet Fitness to complain on Ray. This comedian who called on Ray was a victim of Ray's cyberbullying attacks. He called Felicia 200 pounds. This rocked her ego, and I don't think she has ever recovered from it. Ray did stand-up at Hackamania and will not be invited back for Hackamania 2.
Johnny Payton number 8. Carl, ask Ray about his Nate J alt accounts, please.
Ray, what's up with your Nate J alt accounts?
I had a Twitter account, Nate J. It's a fake account. It's my troll account. People that troll me, I block them, and then I'll see what they're up to with that other account. But yeah, I like how now there's like multiple Nate J accounts that people.
Well, didn't you admit to having like 4 different troll accounts or sock accounts on Twitter?
It was just one, but every.
Didn't you say you had like 4, and weren't you like stalking some girls or something with them?
No.
No? I got that wrong? I have that all wrong? Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
no. I definitely have more than like one. No, I don't stalk girls. No, it's like people that are like dicks on the internet. But here's the deal: like I'll have like one, but then I don't remember the password or whatever. So it's like that one's dead forever. So there's another. So that was the last one I had. But
I gotta tell you, Ray. Hold on, I
nobody's-
gotta tell you, that's very funny. That you would say, well, yeah, I have more than one. It's just because I forget the password. That's such a Ray reason to have multiple sock accounts, and I actually believe it's like, okay, well, that actually makes sense. They were just like, oh fuck, I never wrote it down. I guess I'll just make another one.
Yeah, like I just all right. I haven't logged onto it in 3 months, so like I have no access to it. I'm not gonna like.
Do you ever worry about? So you know how Chad got busted with his sock account when he was trying to clown Bert Kreischer? Do you know about that?
Yeah.
Do you ever worry that you'll do something like that where you'll fuck up? Because I don't have sock accounts. I don't trust myself. Like I can't go on there and start bashing people and someone else and then go on and agree with myself from my other account. Like it just seems like I'll fuck that up. I see it happen a lot. Do you ever worry about that sort of thing?
No, because like if I do have a sock account, it'll be just like for like a day or two, and then like I don't worry about it. I just want to like check in on some weird. I don't know if you know this. There's some weirdos out there, Carl, that we got to deal with. I do know this. I always gotta when I'm being.
He keeps bringing that up.
You got to keep that up. If I'm being sniped, I got to keep up the legends.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Snipe
The
thing.
same one, right?
Let's do. So you sent me.
Oh shit, Ray, you got us.
Yeah. So what's your podcast about? Tell me about your podcast before I play the.
Yeah, I am a co-host.
Cool.
With Hack Ride and DJ Electra.
Sounds awesome.
We host a show called Unboxing Eric. It's on Friday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, and it is a chronological discussion of Eric the Midget. All of his calls to the Howard Stern Show. Were you a Howard Stern fan?
No.
Really? I was more an O&A fan.
No,
Yeah.
he wasn't.
Yeah.
I was more into like O&A. I mean, I remember like liking Howard Stern in high school. But I was never like hardcore into it. I remember Private Parts. I think and I would watch it on E, whatever show that was on E. And
That's the Howard Stern Show,
I
dummy.
Fred was a bigger part of Howard Stern than most people. And you never hear from Fred anymore. All these other people
He still works there. You never hear from Fred. He's still there.
He's employed.
You never hear from Fred anymore. Ray's an idiot. It's impossible how he's this dumb.
You never hear from Baba Booey anymore.
Fucking idiot.
I am slightly autistic. I'm allowed to be. Tampaletic converters. Is it a good idea for Ray not to tell his dates that he was the last intimate with a woman in 2019? Oh, that's a joke I do in my act. That's when a Twitter joke becomes. Are you texting me?
No, I'm posting on Instagram about just being on the to watch if anyone wants to join.
Yes, come watch. We're doing it. We're having a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. That's a joke I do in my act. And I have had sex a few times since 2019. But thank you, Tampaletic converters, for quoting my jokes and saying them back to me. I appreciate that. I'm just here to entertain you. Leo Gunn, you forgot how handsome I am too. Leo Gunn is a handsome man. Yes, he is a good man. He's a handsome guy.
How do you know what he looks like? Like, do you interact enough with everybody where like you've seen him on Instagram or something?
He's come to my shows. No, he's come to my shows.
Cool.
Comes to my shows. He gives me bear hugs, and then he drinks 27 Manhattans.
Why is he good looking? What about him is good looking?
He's a good-looking man. I don't want to show you his picture because I don't want.
No, but is he like he's got
He's a pretty big dude. He's an athletic dude.
big guy, sexy?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say sexy. I've never used the word sexy
Trying to get you to sound very gay.
I wouldn't say, but yeah, I could see him doing well with the ladies. He owns a house and his basement floods. That's what I know. He's got a house and his basement floods. And he's just got to been dealing with that. And I told him, I don't own a home.
It's hard to deal with a flooded basement.
If you don't own a home, your home can't flood.
Yeah.
That's my advice. Don't own a home.
Don't own a home. It's a hassle.
Don't own a home. Get a laundry basket.
Yep.
And
isn't that your suitcase, your laundry basket?
yes,
Right.
I have a suitcase, but I travel more at my laundry basket. It's just more. If you're going to drive from city to city, it's easier to drive with a laundry basket. That's how it is.
You're like my you have habits like my brother. Like he doesn't date very long. He's not that interested. And like he uses a laundry basket for things. You're like my brother.
Do you like your brother?
I love my brother.
There you go.
But I want to hit him upside the head. You know
Why? It's just practical to have a laundry basket if you're traveling by car.
Yeah, right. Like, yes, okay, it's practical. It's like, yeah, but also grow up. But that's what I'd say to my brother.
But why do I want a suitcase when a suitcase doesn't make sense?
Because it's
if I'm getting on a plane, yes, a suitcase. But if I'm not on a plane, a laundry basket.
It can lead to other avenues in life that you're doing like subpar. Like the guy who uses a laundry basket probably isn't living in a mansion. Not that I'm saying you have to live in a mansion, but it's like a habitual thing. Like if you put pride into something, then more pride grows. Does that make sense? This is like what I would say to my brother, and he would be like pissed.
I'm doing so well, Kristen. I now travel with 2 laundry baskets. And
okay. Never mind. Forget the mansion. 2 laundry baskets.
Yeah.